Aspire to the Self, another collective tarot reading. Thank you for clicking on to my video. Please keep in mind that this is a general collective tarot reading, therefore the messages will not and may not resonate with everyone. So please take what resonates with you in your particular situation and leave the rest. Please don't try to make the story fit if it doesn't fit. Okay, if it's not resonating with you, it just means that I'm not picking up on your energy, which is perfectly okay. If you are a returning member, subscriber, or viewer, welcome back, Soul Family. It's good to see you guys again. I hope you are doing well. Thank you for all your likes, your shares, your comments, subscribes, super thanks, and donations. I truly appreciate them all. And if you are new to the channel, welcome. It's good to see a new face here. Please keep in mind the areas of legal, law, finance, health, mental health. Please know that I'm not an expert in those areas, nor do I claim to be, and if I mention them at all, it is either what my intuition is picking up on, or it's literally on the cards themselves. However, if it truly resonates with you, I highly encourage you to speak to those experts in those areas of expertise. Also, something to note is that I am not a tarot reader, I am a seer. Therefore, the cards are just how I connect with you guys. The cards are a physical and visual representation of the intuitive downloads that I receive. So please use your own level of discernment. I am also the author, the Ulrich, of both fairy tales on the table here. The Princess and Her Inner Voice, which is a fairy tale written for children about their intuition, what it is, how it speaks to them, and how if they listen to it, it can help them to overcome all obstacles, help them to heal from all traumas, as well as get them to their happy ending in whichever way that looks for them. It is a very self-love and self-worth based fairy tale. As well as the Dark High Priestess and the Prophecy of the Queen of the Unseen. This is a fairy tale written for adults about healing and overcoming narcissistic abuse and spiritual warfare from family, lovers, and friends, and how to keep that inner flame lit despite any adversity you may be going through or experiencing. And that no matter how dire your situation may seem, know that you always have a choice and that you're never alone. There's always benevolent beings that are around you that are just waiting to provide you with guidance and to intervene and to intercede on your behalf, so that way you can fulfill your soul's purpose in this lifetime. They just need your consent. Both of these fairy tales are written in the bard format, which means that they rhyme. So think like Dr. Seuss meets Grimm's fairy tales. They are written and illustrated in such a way to heal and appeal to your inner child as you read them. They're short, they're sweet, they inspire hope, and they make you feel good as you read them. The audiobook has been released for both books and can be found attached to this video for your convenience, as well as on my channel. However, if you wish to purchase the physical copy of either books, you can find them on online retailers such as Amazon, Walmart, and Barnes & Noble, just to name a few. The Princess and Her Inner Voice is in its second edition print, which means that the autographed first edition, as well as my products, can be found on my website, which is www.aspiraltotheself.com. All the information will be in the description box below for your convenience, as well as all my social media platforms and pages, so that way you do not get scammed by people or pages pretending to be me. I always start each reading with a prayer. So I call upon God, Banja, Great Goddess Morgan the 23, Lu, the archangels, my ancestors, and the seen and unseen. Please only allow in this reading what I call upon, which is high vibrational energy and frequency. If any lower vibrational entities, beings, or energies try to come through or try to ask, project, open a portal, remote, view, or be a monitoring spirit in the past, present, or in the future, I ask that you block, bind, and blind and immediately return to sender, in which I give you full consent to intervene and to intercede on my behalf in whichever way you deem fit. Please allow me to see what you want the collective to know by clear, concise messages. If any try to abuse technology in any kind of way, in the past, the present, or in the future, by trying to take a screenshot or ask, project, open a portal, remote, view, or be a monitoring spirit, in this set, I ask that you block, bind, and blind and immediately return to sender, in which I give you full consent to hold them accountable and bring them to justice in your way. Please protect me, this channel, the video, and the viewers as I deliver this divinely guided message. Any curses, hexes, evil eye, black magic, witchcraft, or bindings, let they be dissolved, transmuted, and intervened with by the All-High. The sinner's mask ripped off, they'll be unable to hide. All their lies, deceit, and ill intentions will become exposed and publicly known. So today's reading is going to be about the planetary event of Juno going into the sign of Sagittarius. Okay, so Juno is one of the 4 major asteroids, okay? It's named after the goddess Juno, okay, which is the goddess for commitments, relationships, marriage. And being in Sagittarius, it's like having the desire for freedom, being optimistic, wanting some adventure here. And this planetary aspect is going to occur from February 21st of 2025 to April 20th of 2025. Again, this is where we have a desire for freedom and adventure in our committed relationships. So let's see what Spirit wants the collective to know during this time frame. And also note, like in between this time, we're going to have a total lunar eclipse, which is March 14th. That's going to be in between this time. And it's going to be in the sign of Virgo, which covers our 6th house, which is your routine, your health, what you do on the daily. And Virgo is all about, being of service of others, paying attention to the fine details. So it's like during this time period, one, we're going to be eclipsing things out of our lives, letting go of things that no longer serve us, like typical eclipse energies. But then also it's like we're wanting more freedom. If there's anything that, is bogging us down, holding us back, preventing us from being our true authentic self or getting to where we need to get, it's like we're being called to release it, take note of it, and we're moving on. So let's see what this is about. Spirit, what do you want the collective to know about this Juno and Sagittarius? So we have crown chakra, Earth star chakra. What do you want the collective to know about this Juno being in Sagittarius? Spiritual wealth, fated event, which eclipses are fated events. The divine is providing you with guidance. We want the collective to know about this Juno being in the sign of Sagittarius, wanting freedom and adventure in our relationships and our commitments. High honor, spiritual warfare, warning, pay attention to your intuition. When it comes to blockages, okay. So warning, pay attention to your intuition because the divine is going to be giving you guidance when it comes to a fated event. So warning, pay attention to your intuition. The divine is going to be giving you guidance when it comes to some kind of fated event. Because your crown chakra is very illuminated, which is your sense of awareness, your sense of being connected to the divine, mental magic, things like that. Because you are high honor and you're getting ready to tap into your spiritual wealth. That someone here is going to elicit some kind of spiritual warfare. To put some kind of blockages on your Earth Star chakra. Your Earth Star chakra is your spiritual wealth. It's your ancestral wealth. It's your ability to ground all of your chakras. It's your ability to connect to the earth, to ground just overall. So... and honestly, it gets really tiring when you read the same old kind of energy. When it comes to people who do stuff like this, they always do this. And it's like the same, it's a pattern. And that's what you need to realize here. If you resonate with having to go through spiritual warfare, it seems like, and if you're a divine feminine or divine masculine, you know that you're about to have an influx of abundance coming that is yours because you're high honor and you are in alignment to receive this spiritual wealth. Now, when it comes to that, it's like you've had people who've tried to take it from you in every kind of way, like siphoning energy harvesting, trying to do things to you, but it has not worked. The divine's going to be giving you guidance on this, though. It's a fated event for you to have this spiritual wealth, but you know, there's always going to be these thieves, these spiritual grapists that are going to try to take it from you, try to put blockages on your Earth Star chakra. When I was shuffling, I saw karmic debt and I saw lesson, and I mixed it before I could take the cards out. But now that the message is coming through to me, it makes sense to me. Because top of the deck, we have low vibration and we have fear and lesson, okay? Because you're in a rest period, and the people who are doing this, putting blockages on you, hoping that you wouldn't get it, they're low vibrational. And again, they were trying to steal it, but now they're going to be taught a lesson. There's karmic debt for them to pay for trying to put blockages on your path, trying to stop you from getting it. So I'm going to take these again, like I saw the words karmic debt. They have karmic debt here to pay, which is in alignment with the other collective tarot readings, especially during this time period. This is your time to rest. You passed all of your tests. You are in alignment to receive this abundance. And it's like they're in fear because, again, I said we have a total lunar eclipse that's coming. They're going to be eclipsed out of your energy. They already are, but even more so. So essentially, it's like you've transcended timelines. Again, with that Juno and Sagittarius, you have a desire for freedom, to have adventure when it comes to your committed relationships. Like what I'm picking up on is that you are trying to get free of some kind of relationship that you were in the past, where this person is just like holding on for dear life to your energy because they know that you're going to have this spiritual abundance, but they're not in alignment with you. Again, they're low vibration, but you're high honor. So that means you're high ranking spiritually. That means you're very, very tapped in. That means that you're very high vibrational. You're fully in your North Node. Whoever this is, it's like you want freedom from this person. Like you've been making this manifestation, like this has been your wish for however long. Like I'm picking up on years. You've been wanting this person or these people, you wanted to be free of them, and you've been doing your cord cuttings, you've been doing your prayers, you've been making your wishes known to the universe that you want this person completely out of your energy. You want nothing to do with them. Because it's a fate event. Again, for you to have this spiritual wealth, and whoever's been trying to put blockages on your path, because I've been picking up on someone's been definitely trying to do the Earth Star chakra. And when I talk about pattern, it's like they do all of these things. Like if this is like some kind of karmic relationship, like karmic soulmate, they do love spell after love spell, love binding spell, come to me spells. They try to mess with your crown chakra, try to mess with your judgment. And then when nothing seems to work, then they try to go after your Earth Star chakra because they're trying to make it to where you can't be grounded, where you can't, cleanse your energy. And a couple weeks ago, I picked up on that, like during the full moon and the 222 portal, somebody was trying to cloak you, trying to cover you in some kind of casing. And like the visualization I got is like those chocolate covered strawberries, how it has a thick coat of chocolate that's frozen. Like that you've had, like they try to coat you in that so you couldn't heal yourself by like gemstones, by vibrations, by frequencies, by self-healing Reiki or ritual baths. Like they kept trying to cloak you in this to where like they could try to get it to where you wouldn't be able to heal, transmute, or alchemize whatever kind of energy they were trying to unground you with. But I picked up on that you definitely did. You figured it out that like, hey, I'm not feeling how I normally feel when I do my self-healing, whatever, my spiritual hygiene. Like I'm not feeling that. You may have even felt like you were encased in something. Again, like I'm getting some kind of casing, like someone tried to case you in some kind of negative energy because they didn't want you to go through that 222 portal. But you went through that 222 portal and you want free of this karmic relationship. You're wanting free of it and your wish is going to be granted. The divine's telling you it's a fated event, but just know that someone may try to elicit some kind of spiritual warfare. Just know they're going to pay for it because they're in fear of the lessons they're about to learn, okay? They're in fear of the karmic debt for having the audacity to put blockages on your path because they want to be with you for the ride. So let's see what Spirit wants you to know about this. It's like, if this doesn't work, then they're going to keep doing the same old thing again. Like, love spell, come to me spell, love bindings, like whatever. It's beyond annoying. Spirit, what do you want the collective to know? Okay. What do you want the collective to know about this Juno and Sagittarius when it comes to some kind of fated event? What do you want the collective to know? That you have opened your heart to new connections. Again, it's a fate event for you to open your heart to new connections, to be free of this energy. They know you're in alignment. Yeah, because you're getting ready to go through this new cycle. Again, I mentioned the eclipse. Like, you're eclipsing all these karmic relationships out of your life because you're about to go into a new cycle, a new era where it's just joy, where all you're going to feel is joy because you've already learned your lessons, all your karmic lessons. Yeah, that when you went through this death and rebirth, you essentially cleansed your heart. Okay, 111 means you're on the right path, but also you could have taken your ritual baths here. You set some heavy boundaries, energetic boundaries. And whoever this is, they don't like that you set boundaries. They don't like that you went through this rebirth. They don't like that you have been able to cleanse out all this energy. I'm being called to take these because they fell. Okay, because again, they're in fear. They're in fear, and what I'm picking up in this card, it's like, here's your kingdom. Here is your spiritual wealth that you are fated to have, and they're outside of it, and they're scared of that. They're scared that they're not going to be able to get to you. They're not going to be able to share in this abundance with you. Yeah, because you have the divine presence in your life. 444 is the angel number for you're protected and guided by the angels. It says the divine is giving you guidance here, as well as the ascended masters on how to cleanse out this energy, okay, to alchemize it. You're some kind of shamanic healer. It's something that you know how to do. Yeah, and part of it, again, 111 is very significant for this reading, that you needed to isolate, be inactive, get away from people so you can hear the messages from the divine. Okay, it had to do with something with forgiveness, but also self-acceptance and compassion. When it comes to learning some kind of new path that would lead you to your abundance, 888, and how to be innovative and create something new. So before I get any further in this reading, I have a brief promotional message from our sponsors at Witchy Cauldron. Witchy Cauldron sells these learner tarot decks, okay? And these learner tarot decks has the keywords for the reversals as well as the upright, has the chakras, the planets, the zodiac, as well as yes, no, maybe, if those are the kind of spread you're doing. It has the Rider-Waite illustrations from the most iconic tarot deck out there that's easy to learn from. And once you learn from these, then it becomes easier for you to navigate through the plethora of other tarot card designs once you learn these. I've seen many tarot readers, not just myself, who utilize cards like these. And the reason why is because your intuition will grasp onto certain words, okay, that is giving you messages on what the reading is actually about, okay? Because like people do and use different things in order to let their intuition speak to them about the message. You have the cards, what they mean, you have the energy that you're reading, but it's your intuition's going to pick up on the word choice that most resonates with what it's picking up on. So that's why I really like these. If you are interested in purchasing these cards, you can find the link that is exclusive to this channel in the comment section as well as in the description box. Okay, so Spirit, tell us about this bright heart light. That your intuition told you to have the strength here to overcome any kind of obstacles when you open your heart to new connections. You knew that you're going to have some kind of new connection here because you are manifesting this. Again, the universe has heard your desire, your wish, your intention to be free of old constraints and karmic lessons, karmic contracts from the past. That you are manifesting a new connection. And this is part of your karmic justice. Clarify circle of eternal joy. Again, with this eclipse energy here, you're about to go to a new timeline, a new cycle here. And this is somebody here, this Knight of Pentacles in reverse, This person is in loss, grief, and sorrow because they know you're about to go through this cycle without them. Again, like this is a very reflective picture of the energy that is in this reading right now. They see you about to go through this circle of eternal joy. You're about to go through this new cycle and they're going to be left out of it. They know that. This person made so many mistakes and was very, very hasty. This person is greedy. Again, they want your spiritual wealth. It's not really that they love you or, you're just their everything. It's because they know what you come with and you're eclipsing them out of your life. You have already eclipsed them out of your life. And this person keeps trying to open up a new cycle, like for you to keep going in that karmic loop with them, but it's over with. Okay, and this person's in loss, grief, and sorrow because they know that they're not in your energy, they're not allowed to be in your life anymore, and they're going to be left out of this spiritual wealth. Yeah, their anxiety is really peaked right now. Clarified death and rebirth. Yeah, you went through this death and rebirth from being an empress in the reverse. I don't really pick up on that you were actually an empress in reverse, but I think somebody was trying to make you an empress in the reverse. Again, with all this spiritual warfare, trying to put blockages on your ability to ground yourself, your ability to put yourself into alignment, essentially fight off the spiritual warfare. Again, because you had to be resilient here. When you were transmuting your darkness to light, they were trying to essentially make you an empress in the reverse. So I'm channeling a divine feminine here, but they could also pertain to divine masculine, so just take it where it resonates. But you went through some kind of death and rebirth. You were alchemizing all this dense negative energy from the spiritual warfare. Somebody kept trying to do and put blockages on your path, but also inside your body. So that way you wouldn't be able to go through this ascension, this activation, this awakening. They wanted you to lack confidence. They wanted you to, again, put you in disharmony when it comes to being in alignment for all of this that is owed to you. Yeah, you knew that you had to be resilient, okay? That you had to persevere and listen to your intuition because you knew that you had something here and you had to cut people out of your energy, okay? Like you're in this Queen of Swords energy. You're very, very intelligent. You speak your truth, but also you know who to cut off out of your life. You have very, very strong boundaries. Your intuition told you that you had to develop some really, really strong boundaries here because somebody was trying to make you lack confidence, trying to take you out of being in this ascension. Essentially, someone wanted you to not be able to reach your north node. And when you got to your north node, then they try to, essentially do damage control, try to, okay, well, if I can't sabotage your path or, do anything to you or my witchcraft's not working to you, then I'm going to block your earth star chakra so that way you can't ground yourself, so that way you can't heal, so that way you lose confidence. But your intuition told you who to cut off, what to cut off. Even if this person's not even in your life anymore, it hasn't been for a while, like years, you knew who to do your cord cuttings to. You knew who it was. So your intuition told you what you needed to do because you had this new connection coming. Clarify open heart. Yeah, there is a King of Pentacles here, someone who's very abundant, someone who is a successful masculine energy that's been stalking you and you opening your heart. They know that you're ready for a new relationship. They know that you are wanting and wishing a new relationship. They know that you don't want them. They know that you've been fighting. Like if this person's fighting to do their love spells on you, their come to me spells and binding spells to you, they know that you are working twice, if not triple as hard to completely eradicate them from your energy and your life. Like they know that you want nothing to do with your past. You want nothing to do with them. And this person's been stalking you. They've been stalking your transformation. They've been stalking like your spiritual hygiene. Because again, I'm seeing water here, like ritual baths. They're trying to get down to your routine. But also they know that you are in alignment. Again, 111. You are on the right path and you know that you have a new connection coming. This person's been stalking this. Yeah. This person's been stalking this because they know that you're gaining momentum here, but also that they want to take some kind of action again. So I said action again. So this person just keeps taking action. Every time they see they look at you, they see that you are leagues ahead of them. Like every time they're looking at you, you're further away from them than you were before. Like your healing is beyond insane. Like you are just able to heal. You are able to cleanse. It's like this person, it's like, well, I did A, B, and C to the collective with my spiritual warfare. And I put all these blockages, I did all these spells, and it's like, you're still further away now. It's like every time I look at you, you've went further into your transformation. You've changed completely. Like there's so much rapid change going here. And it's like every time they look at you, they keep hastily. Again, I picked up on the word hasty. They were being hasty and made too many mistakes. Every time they saw your growth, because every time they're looking at you, you've grown more. They kept doing witchcraft to try to stop you. And now they're in this Knight of Wands energy. They were fearlessly just taking action, just trying to rebel against you getting this Ace of Pentacles, you being in alignment for this spiritual wealth, you being in alignment with the spiritual wealth without them along, okay? Again, like, they fear that you're going to get all this spiritual wealth, you're going to have this kingdom here, and they're not going to be a part of it. They know this, and it's like every time they look at you, you're more healed. Every time they look at you, it's like they can't catch up. They don't have a hope and a prayer to catch up. You just keep going through some rapid change, and they know that your wishes are going to be granted to have them completely out of your energy, and they're in sadness, loss, grief, and despair. But again, they keep passionately, fearlessly trying to stop this momentum that you've gained. Again, it says that you're manifesting a new connection. It's like they're trying to stop you at all costs, but they know that anything that they're doing, you're working 2 times, if not triple as hard to completely get this person out of your energy. And it looks like the universe is granting your desire to get them out. Clarify setting boundaries. Yeah, you've been very, very invested in setting boundaries, okay, on what you allow in your energetic field. You could have Sekhmet, Bastet on your spiritual team, but you've been very, very invested, okay? You've been building this for a very long time, okay, because you knew that you had a choice here. You knew that you had a choice, that you had 2 paths to take. This path that would lead to a karmic relationship where you'd be in a karmic loop with somebody that would not fulfill you, that would keep blockages on your path, that you wouldn't learn, grow, and evolve. Or you could take a different path, but you had to learn how to protect your energy. You had to learn how to essentially alchemize, to transmute in order for you to go through this ascension. So when you made the commitment to go through this ascension, to go into your North Node, you had to invest in keeping up with your spiritual hygiene, because you knew that somebody was trying to do this spiritual warfare to you, because you knew that this path to your ascension would lead to this long-term stability, this success. You getting this 10 of Pentacles, that as long as you went to this, again, you would get this spiritual wealth that would provide you with great stability. And the reason why you had to keep up with this spiritual hygiene and why you had to really invest in learning how to protect your energy is that somebody was trying to block it. Again, whoever this karmic individual is, this King of Pentacles, they were trying to block your stability so bad. So it's like, again, doing love spells, love bindings, come to me spells, then messing with your money because they didn't want you to be independent and self-sufficient, because they didn't want you to have any other choice but then to go back to them. You know, it's crazy to me, because say if you are a divine feminine, that's who this reading is about, you know, and what resonates with you. And if this is a masculine energy, there's 4 billion men out there, collective. There's 4 billion men. Like, the thought process of this person is beyond insane and narcissistic, because like, they thought that they attacked your money so hard that you would be forced to go back to them. Again, there's billions of people out there. There's 4 billion men out there. And they thought that if they attacked your money, you would have to pick them, 1 out of 4 billion, to go back to. Again, this is giving like a very abusive relationship. Like, why they thought that they would even be in the running, like the top billion of men out there, I don't know. Because essentially it's like, this is like domination spells. This is like trying to completely, I'm getting like suppress, trying to suffocate your energy with theirs, to where you have to go and be with them. Like, I'm going to keep messing with your money. I'm going to keep abusing your energy. I'm going to keep spiritually graping you until you choose me. That why you making me do this to you? You just have to be with me. Again, a very, very abusive energy. And you know it's very abusive. But again, like the narcissistic and completely delusional ass mind of this person, it's like, I know that you know that I'm an op and you're working really, really hard to eclipse me out and to cut me out of your energy. And you've been asking for it, you've been wishing for it. It's what your intention has been for however long. I'm picking up years that you've made the intention of getting this person out of your life, your energy, and completely out of the cycle with this person to have a new cycle with someone new. Again, someone new of the 4 billion people. And it's like the fact that this person thinks that you would choose them, or that they would even be in the top, we'll say 100,000 men out there, is just insane because they have nothing to offer you. This is a completely abusive person, but they've been trying to block your stability, trying to block your money because they felt like if they completely suffocated your energy, made you go delusional, did all this witchcraft on you, that you would be with them and then they could essentially be along for the ride. They could be the sugar baby to your spiritual wealth. Clarify fear. Clarify fear. Yeah. Again, I can't even make it up. Like, they're in fear, again, that you're going to get this kingdom, this spiritual wealth here, and they're going to be left outside of it. So this King of Cups energy is someone who, now a King of Cups is someone who is emotionally intelligent, is emotionally stable. They could be a parent. They're very diplomatic. This person wants to come and, appear to be trustworthy and that they've healed and give you some kind of romantic offer because they fear that they're not going to be around when you get this abundance. Yeah, because they want to have this good fortune with you. They know that you're in your destiny here. And this person's been, again, doing a lot of low vibrational things in your energy, trying to get you prone to addictions, trying to make you feel powerless. I'm picking up the word bondage, dependency. Like, this person wanted you dependent on them. And they're trying to find the confidence to move forward to you. So this person may even have money, or there's more than one person here that is stalking your energy. Clarify divine presence, because they showed up as a King of Pentacles, but then they showed up as a King of Cups. So it's like this person may have a little bit of wealth, but they want to show you that they've healed and that they've changed, but they haven't. Okay, they haven't at all. Clarify divine presence. Yeah, the divine has been speaking to you, okay, providing you with guidance on giving you the truth, telling you how to release any kind of fears. Again, crown chakra is very significant. You're very tapped into the divine. You're very connected to the divine. They taught you how to release any kind of fears, to remove any kind of anxiety, okay, towards this person trying to, again, send you a lot of low vibrational energy to get you trapped. They may even try to do spells to make it to where you would be too scared to move on. Yeah, because this person was trying to make you like overwhelmed, anxiety, fear, despair, attacking your crown chakra as well. So this person even went as far as to sever your connection with the divine, to make you feel hopeless, helpless, to make you feel like you were alone, to do mental magic on you, like make you completely go out of your mind. So that way they could be with you. Again, this is beyond abusive. This is spiritual grape to the highest form. Okay, that's why they're in fear, because they're going to pay for this. They're going to pay for everything that they've done. Like, this person is scared of being completely eradicated from your energy, because before they were protected a little bit. So say if they were able to get in your energy before your energy because you are high honor, you're high ranking, it was protecting them or shielding them from their karma, from them having to essentially bask in their own energy. Maybe they've been able to manifest off of it in the past, but now it's They're realizing that everything good that they've ever had came from you. Like this person even probably built some kind of life off of your energy. And now without your energy, everything's crumbling. But also it means that they have no protection. Like they're going to be paying their karmic debt here, and their world's going to completely turn upside down, which is why they've been so desperate and attacking you so hard. Clarify, Ascended Masters. Yeah. So the Ascended Masters here have been helping you, okay, when it came to your heart chakra, keeping it open, how to heal, as well as your sacral chakra, which is your sexuality, your creativity, it's your life force energy. Because again, this person was trying to overburden you, make you have so much stress, trying to exhaust you by putting all these blockages. Again, with the Earth Star chakra, trying to make it to where you couldn't put yourself into alignment, to where you couldn't, ground yourself. Like they're doing all this mental magic on you. So you're in anxiety, you're in fear, you're in despair, you feel overwhelmed, you're at a breaking point, in hopes that maybe you start drinking, or you start doing drugs or things like that, or you start like having some kind of addictions that you partake in, or you go and over excess in something. But it looks like, again, you had the divine here that's been speaking to your intuition when it came to these areas on how to cleanse out this energy from being overburdened, how to not be trapped or bound with this person, okay? How to defend yourself. Again, you have the divine, the Ascended Masters that have been with you all along, that have been teaching you how to keep up with your spiritual hygiene, how to set boundaries, because you chose this path. You chose this path to be in your North Node, to be in your soul purpose. They told you that you would have to protect yourself, how to protect yourself from being bound to this person, to being victimized, from being trapped, from being overburdened. Again, like heavy binding spells here. This person kept trying to bind your energy to them, okay? And how to heal from all of this and go through this rebirth. So that way you could have this new relationship. I have to flip it over because of YouTube. But yeah, how to heal so that we can have this rebirth, so you could have this new connection here that you are meant to have. Clarify, shamanic healer. You were able to cleanse out any kind of delays, okay? You've been able to release any kind of tension, any kind of missed opportunities from you being out of control, you being out of alignment. It says someone who opposes and upsets your plans, or someone, again, trying to put blockage on your path. You were able to cleanse this out, and that's why you're escaping ruin. You've been able to pull yourself together. You've learned from past hardships, like from past karmic lessons, when it came to a dysfunctional home, family home. And now you're going to get your wishes fulfilled, your abundance here. So again, like this person was attacking like your inner childhood traumas, trying to make it to where you would resist change, putting delays in your life. And in doing so, when you cleanse us out, lies have been exposed. This person was trying to get you to be out of control. Again, like make it to where you couldn't ground yourself. Again, you were anxiety, fear, despair, make you overwhelmed, make you trapped in your head. So you would miss opportunities. And then you had the Ascended Masters here that taught you how to cleanse out this energy from your heart chakra, your sacral chakra. Your heart would be like inner childhood wounds that would stop you from loving yourself, loving other people unconditionally. So that way, when your heart's open, it can attract that kind of energy back to you. Again, like with higher level soulmate or twin flame. So you received a lot of guidance and help during this time period and how to cleanse all of this out. And it came to healing your wounds when it comes to your family, a dysfunctional family, where it made you feel like you had a lack of security. Like this could be like gross abandonment, neglect issues, your parents stepping out on you, your parents being very abusive. You had to heal all of that, and you received a lot of guidance on how to do that. Clarify, emotional desert. And it came from you isolating from other people. So that way you could hear the guidance from the divine. Wow, okay. Yeah, you had to isolate here. You have to isolate here because there's people here trying to exploit you, trying to shatter your dreams, trying to fill you with misery. However, when you isolate, it brought an end of any kind of conflict or disagreements here. And now they feel like there's a lack of success. They were unable to complete this cycle. No. You had to isolate here because you didn't know that the people around you were being very hostile, trying to exploit you, trying to cause you devastation, trying to make you feel like you wanted that kind of thing. To fill you with a lot of like conflict, to make you compromise. To fill you with disappointment. To manipulate you so that way you would have a fear of moving on. Essentially, like all of this is saying that you would be discontent. Whoever this was, it's like they were trying to surround your energy to where you would just be okay with being in the same old karmic cycle. Like that's what all these cards mean to me. Is like they wanted you to be in this karmic loop with them where you didn't heal, grow, or evolve, that you just kept fighting with each other, having disagreements, but then you would compromise, but you would be in misery. And you would think that you wanted this. They wanted you to feel like you wanted this. But you would never be able to end this cycle with this person. It's going to be a never-ending loop. That you wouldn't trust your intuition here. That it says accepting your lot. That you would just accept this cycle with this person. That you would be in some kind of negative pattern. Yeah, they wanted you to be in some kind of... Yeah, so that way they could affect your independence and self-sufficiency. So this person just wanted you to keep being in a karmic cycle, and that's why you had to isolate from this person, these people. Clarify Archangel Ezekiel. But you had to forgive a Queen of Wands and a Queen of Pentacles here. Queen of Wands is someone who can be very competitive, a woman who's attractive, magnetic, someone who stands on business, but also Queen of Pentacles is like a wife, a mother. You had to forgive these people in order to have victory and success with completing the cycle. Again, it said something about unhappy home, family dysfunction. So there was two feminine energies that you had to heal your heart from when it came to your family here. You had to heal this in order to have success and victory of having happiness. So again, you had a lot of inner childhood wounds that you had to heal from, and this person kept trying to exploit those, kept trying to bring them up in you to where you would feel trapped, and that way you'd be stuck in a karmic cycle with them. Clarify, teacher. So it came out in reverse, and then it went upright. So let that be confirmation. When you decided to go on this path here, when you decided to learn something new, you chose this path to get your spiritual wealth, with all it comes with, anointing ain't free. Anybody says this is lying, okay, that you had to do the work for it. You had to learn how to, when it comes to your solar plexus being out of misalignment, it means that you are a people pleaser. You have no boundaries. You're codependent. When you did that, you had to learn how to keep your self-esteem, your self-confidence, and to keep boundaries here in order to attract compatible relationships. Again, like this is all stemming that you have declared to the universe that you want a completion of a cycle with whoever this was, this King of Pentacles / King of Cups. Whatever face or mask they want to wear. You stated that you don't want to be in a karmic cycle with this person. You want it to be an end of a cycle. You're ready for a new connection. But you had to learn and overcome and heal from any inner childhood wounds when it came to two feminine energies in your family. But also that you had to heal from all of this. You had to learn to alchemize. You had to learn to transmute. You had to learn, that you had to essentially isolate from so many people that wanted you stuck in a karmic cycle with them. In order for you to learn boundaries, again, this reading is very significant on boundaries. That Juno and Sagittarius is you wanted freedom from all of these karmic relationships that you had, platonic, romantic, or familial, okay? And that in order to do so, that was how you were going to have a new relationship, okay? that you were going to have a new relationship here. Again, you expressed this to the universe. You spoke it out to the universe that you wanted to overcome these obstacles of, being codependent on people. Again, they kept trying to keep you in a karmic cycle of making it like attacking your money to where you would be codependent on them, that you wouldn't have any kind of financial self-sufficiency. You spoke to the universe that you wanted to overcome this, that you're done, like you needed to do this. Clarify innovation. So again, you were very innovative. You created something new here. From keeping to yourself, because you have 4 pentacles, which could be blocking change, or it could be being frugal. Like you kept to yourself here. It says that you isolated it. You worked on yourself. So that way you could have stability with a family here. Being in this King of Swords energy, where again, you were in the Queen of Swords and your feminine energy, but then you went into this masculine energy where you had the mental clarity that you had to be frugal with your energy, your time, who you're around, and to fully master yourself. Again, master your emotions, go through the healing, go through, any kind of inner childhood wounds that you had that would make it to where you wouldn't be open to a new connection here. So that way you could finally have a sense of stability, family here. You were very structured in doing this. You knew what you had to do. Let's see who these people are. Spirit, tell us about this King of Pentacles, King of Cups. This is somebody who wants to love bomb you. Yeah, but they also have an STD, so just FYI. Yeah, this person's stalking you, which we know. This person's stalking you. They're obsessed. They're watching you. They're holding a grudge because you're unfazed from them trying to do these scarcity tactics in your life. Again, this is a very, very abusive person. This is somebody who wants you scared of them. Like so scared of them that you go back to them. Like if this person's never put hands on you, they've put every kind of hand, feet, face, or whatever on you spiritually. Like this person beyond tried to manipulate your will, tried to dominate and suffocate your energy. Like I'm picking up, like if you need like a visualization, think like when it comes to air and fire. How fire loves air. How when air gets into it, it just gets bigger, right? They wanted to suffocate you. Say if you're the flame, this person's the air trying to like feed it. Make it bigger, make it bigger, make it bigger. But they wanted your mind to be all messed up. Again, they wanted you to feel like if you weren't with them, that's why you were going to be targeted. That's why you were going to be abused. Like, why are you making me do this to you? Why are you making me hurt you like this? Just be with me. Just be with me, right? Like not giving you any freedom. Not caring about you as a person. This person, again, is abusive as fuck. Beyond abusive. They wanted you to be scared of them. They wanted you to be in terror to stay in a relationship with them. Again, this is an abusive relationship. Like there's no other way to say this. Like this person wanted you to be trapped in a relationship with them. They wanted to have full control over you, and they wanted your relationship with them to be in fear. But they didn't want to give you the fear outright. Like again, this isn't like someone who chokes you or puts their hands on you. No, they do it spiritually. They spiritually violate you and then play like they're this emotionally stable person here that just cares and loves for you and wants to heal you. But they're the one doing all the witchcraft on you to make you lose your mind or make you terrified. And so that you can go be the damsel in distress and run in their arms. That's what they want. They're upset that you aren't scared of them. Yeah, this person's broke. Again, they're scared that you're going to get the spiritual wealth and they're going to be left out of it. Yeah, that's why they want to travel towards you and act like they're this boss daddy, this King of Pentacles. They want to show you that they're stable and rich, that they can provide you with something because now they're running. Or it could be you, that you're moving in silence and running far fuck away from this person. Again, you escaped. Like you escaped from this person here. This person has lied. They never have any facts. about you being a boss bitch. You're run your own business, you're stable, you're multifaceted. This person's broke, wanting to look as if they're stable, they're rich, but they're not. And because they see that you've ran from them, like you've moved in silence, like you ghosted them. Again, like you've been stating to the universe that you want this cycle beyond closed. You want that door to this person, like glued, bolted shut, like having the lumber in front of it to prevent it from ever being open. Like you want this doorway to never be able to open again to this person. However much they've been doing to keep you trapped, you've been doing twice, if not threefold, to get out, to get this person out of your energy. And your wish is being granted because you did the work. Give us some cards for this Queen of Wands. Who's this Queen of Wands? This Queen of Wands is someone who's been hustling for money. That's all they care about. That's been fake smiling because someone is into you. Again, this, whatever this person is. Yeah. And they were acting very cold-hearted towards you. And there's photo proof of this. Give us some cards for this Queen of Pentacles, this wife, this mother. This is somebody who had some kind of romantic love affair who's now carless. It's a karmic friend of yours who was a divination abuser. Wasting time, stuck, no changes. Yeah, so this is like a fuck buddy of somebody's. This was a karmic friend of yours that's now stuck. And all they do is divination spy because they're unable to party. They're unable to party, so they just try to tap into your energy. So you had to heal from these people. But also said that they were energy that was of your family as well. Maybe the way, because you know, the people that we meet are mere reflections of what we need to heal in ourselves. So if these are people who are not in your family, they were people who triggered those wounds in you. So you've made it very, very clear that you want out of this cycle with this person. And the universe is granting you your wish because you did the work. You healed. You've learned the lesson. Essentially, someone tried to make an empress not an empress. They didn't like that you were in your empress-like energy. So they tried to do everything possible to take you out of it. But again, they didn't understand all the work that you did or the determination that you had to do better. Spirit, tell us about being in fear of the lesson, this relationship, this person that's being eclipsed out of the collective's life. What is this fear of the lesson? What is this fear of the lesson? This person who's being eclipsed. Yeah, they have the knowledge here that you're getting good luck. That luck is on your side. And they've been trying to go get someone to teach them how to get to you. Yeah, to get you to lose everything. So that way they could have some kind of rebirth with you. Again, this all is stemming from them doing like mental magic and money magic on you, trying to mess with your finances, your stability. Yeah, because they're very, very territorial and possessive of you. They don't want you to move on. But it's your energy. It's like not even really you. Yeah, this person, though, isn't a hidden enemy anymore. You know exactly who this is. Yeah, who keeps trying to do an injustice to you, trying to affect your vibration, trying to affect your spiritual wealth, trying to blind you, like spiritually, trying to get to where you don't trust your intuition. Yeah, it's been trying to attack all of your insecurities. Again, but you've healed from all of that. You've done the healing work. So essentially their witchcraft didn't have anything to stick to. Tell us about this fear of the lesson, the karmic debt. Yeah. Because they were trying to overburden you. So that way they could get this financial opportunity again. Like they were trying to overburden you because they wanted to be attached to your spiritual wealth. However, they were unable to block you from moving forward. Because you got spiritual guidance here on how to make a quick decision, where to turn at. Because then it says you had a path that you had to take. When you chose the path to get out of this karmic lesson, this karmic cycle with this person, you had the Ascended Masters and you had the Divine here that gave you the guidance to how to heal, how to cleanse, how to release any kind of fear and anxiety. Yeah, that you chose to essentially endure this, the healing that you had to do, the spiritual warfare. You knew that it was the path that's least traveled. However, the journey would be rewarding, that the end result will be rewarding. So you didn't take the easy path. You knew that this was going to be bumpy. You knew that, you may have some adversity here, but that you would get your gold at the end, so to speak. So you chose to endure. Yeah. To get your empowerment here, to rely on your sense of empowerment. And that's why this person's so frustrated, because they've tried to take you down so many times and they were unable to affect your transformation, again, to overburden your energy, doing a lot of dream state magic. Yeah. And they were unable to get directly to where they needed to get. Again, they were unable to reach the source. And that's why you're moving on to calmer waters. And your vitality, your high vibration is here. So you're moving on with high vibration. Tell us about this fear, this lesson. Yeah. Because they were very dedicated. They didn't care how many times they had to do their witchcraft. They had to hire people, whatever. They didn't care. They were going to keep going to trying to make you struggle. Again, they didn't care how many shots they had to take. So your ancestors stepped in. Because they knew how dedicated this person was. Like, they weren't going to stop. Working with groups every single full moon, trying to get some kind of celebration. They took joy in this, trying to do something to you every single full moon. To try to bind you to them. Like every full moon, they kept trying to bind you to them, trying to attack your money, trying to attack your Earth Star chakra, make it to where you couldn't ground yourself. Yeah, but your intuition was piqued. You knew because the divine spoke to you, gave you the signs, the messages, and the omens. Because what was done in the dark has always been brought to light. So every time they did something on the full moon, you picked it up and you knew how to cleanse out your energy. Yeah, you were very cunning and you were very adaptable with whatever it is that you learned. And now these people know that they're going to deal with catastrophic change that they won't be able to recover from because of the fire they tried to start. Because they didn't know that you were very protected. They didn't know how protected you were. So like every time they did something to you on their full moon, they were very dedicated. The Ascended Masters, the Divine, your ancestors gave you the message right away and you knew what to do. So like you're 10, 20 steps ahead. But also you're very protected from these people who keep trying to energy harvest off of you. There could be up to 9 people involved in this. Yeah, that were trying to swoop in low to affect your vibration, your innocence. Because they were trying to affect your healing. They didn't want you to be able to heal. Again, like I'm picking up like trying to cloak you in some kind of casing to where like your energy would be stuck. A hard shell, if you will. We get the Lord of the Forest here, who's the authority, rules over man, beast, and land, who's protecting your abundance, but also is protecting you when you're asleep, when you're at your most vulnerable. Yeah. You had essentially the Lord of the Forest here, Juno, that was protecting your stability with these people who kept trying to end your journey because of how jealous they were of you, that they didn't want you to move on to a new connection. Trying to conjure things. Getting readings on you. It says they were divination abusing. Like getting readings on you all the time. being predatory on you because they thought that they could move quickly with their fire to start. Like, so they went and got readings on you trying to figure out where to attack you or where your weak spots were, and that's where they went. But then they didn't know that the divine was giving you guidance each and every time. Yeah, what they were doing every full moon with their witchcraft. By hiring practitioners for clout, and now they're bored because they're not seeing nothing to get any kind of reunion with you because you've been cleared of the smoke. So like they know that that energy's got to go somewhere. If it's not on you, it goes back. And they also know that they're not a hidden enemy anymore. You know exactly who this is. You know exactly who's been trying to make you suffer, who's been abusive to you. You know exactly who it is. But remember, they want to appear to be a emotionally stable person, and they couldn't be farther from that. Like they're beyond abusive. This person's a tyrant. Spirit, tell us about the collective and the universe hearing their prayer, hearing their intention to move on from the cycle. We saw the card reward here. Yeah, that your Akashic records are open to you, speaking to you. When it comes to these karmic energies, these people that followed you from a previous life, tell us about the universe hearing their prayer to move on. Keeping your vibrations high. The animals, the she, the fae are speaking to you as well, 1212, to give you a new beginning. So your Akashic records remembers whoever these karmic relationships are, and gave you them along with the she, was helping to keep your vibration high because you knew essentially there's soul recognition here on who these people are. So that way you could go through this transformation, so you could be in alignment with this partner. Gave you the mental clarity of the changes you need to make. 555. Yeah, to let go of the urgency, to surrender to divine timing. Because you knew that these people had hidden motivation, so you didn't feel like you were out of time. To get this divine counterpart, you just had to do the work. Yeah, you had to heal your heart. And that's exactly what you did. Have that gratitude attitude that when you went through this transformation, the abundance would come because you were able to balance out the energy. And again, you're going to have this new connection. That's why you were provided with the prophetic guidance for the future. Okay, when it came to the friends and colleagues, so these are people that you worked with or that you had friendships with that were out there spreading lies about you, being deceptive. Again, it says that they had no facts. So 333, things are being put into alignment. So you had karmic friends, a karmic relationship with a significant other, so like a karmic soulmate here. You had karmic soulmates and karmic friends that followed you from a previous life. And that the divine gave you the prophetic guidance on what you need to do with these people because they were out here spreading lies about you, and that's why you had to isolate from them. Yeah, that they were behind a mask. Again, their intentions were hidden. And that you're going to get happy success here in both love and in wealth. Again, spiritual wealth, because your dreams and visions are providing you with answers when it comes to professional assistance, like an attorney, a lawyer. Could sue the shit out of these people if they were out here defaming you, slandering your name. Yeah. Trying to put you in some kind of consciousness of lack, make you feel like you'll never have love again. They want you to stuck in a karmic cycle. They want to make you, complacent. But your intuition told you that what to do to manifest a family here and the steps that you need to take to have this joyous fun. Because again, you're going to have a commitment. You're going to have a contract. It all came from you feeling worthy and deserving of it. Again, having this kingdom here, and that you would be developing some kind of talent from any kind of decrease that you had. So say if you lost your job or you're in between jobs or things like that, you were going to develop something, transmute this pain into power. So like Chiron energy, because it was going to help you to navigate any kind of back and forth feelings when it came to your self-love. And to bring you to happy times. Like happy times are coming for you because you're going to have this loving man, this divine counterpart, because that's part of your karmic justice. So the universe heard you. You're getting this, and you're going to get your spiritual wealth as well. And this person's in fear because they're unable to stay in your energy. What is this karmic soulmates karma. Surrounded by monitoring spirits and flying monkeys. Being charged with a crime or offense they didn't commit. Being scammed and losing major money. Succubus, incubus, possession, sex men. So again, it says that they have an STD. They also have an STD as in sexually transmitted demon as well. Those close to them are suffering from their karma too. You are not the father, so they got someone knocked up. Or no, whoever they're with got knocked up and they're not the father. So again, they're having sex with numerous people. Everybody that comes near this person suffers from their karma. So losing major money, going to go to jail. It says that you're going to get professional assistance, so legal assistance when it comes to these people. Surrounded by monitoring spirits and flying monkeys. So again, like if they're divination spying on you, they're divination spying on this person. And flying monkeys are essentially people who aid a narcissist. But they have an entity attachment on them. So just FYI, yeah, they're going through demonic attacks and torture because they kept trying to do that to you. Now they're having social media drama. They have an incurable STD. So not only do they have an entity attachment, they have an incurable STD as well. And they're suffering from premature aging. Suffering from premature aging and abandoned by loved ones. Stricken with laziness and lack of motivation. Trapped by a karmic psycho. Again, so they attracted to them who and what they are. Because they're your karmic psycho and they got trapped by a karmic psycho that's just as abusive as they are. Give us the tea. Spirit, give us the tea. Yeah, this was a coworker, someone you worked with, who's now getting a taste of their own medicine. They work with Satan, Lucifer, demons, jinn, and or fallen angels. So this is somebody that's on the opposite end of the spectrum when it comes to spirituality. It says they're suffering from demonic attacks and torture. So they kept trying to summon demons and shit, trying to attach entities to you in the dream state when it comes to like sex magic. Yeah. More of your time needs to be spent on self-care, at least an hour per day. Because this person was trying to put you in some kind of abusive relationship, some kind of Stockholm syndrome by attacking you in the dreams. Like I literally just said that and spirit came through. So yeah, this person was trying to like send and attach entities to you in the dream state. So that way, like, and then put you in anxiety, fear, and despair to where you feel like the only person in this world that you could be with was them. But again, there's 4 billion men out there. The fact that this person thought that like you would choose them out of 4 billion is beyond laughable. Like, but they thought with their witchcraft it would work. Yeah, arrests are being made. It looks like you're going to sue this person or take this person to court for whatever that they did. Yeah, and that's why they're in mental torment. Okay, the card went on the ground. They're in mental torment here because they were seeking support from their friends. Gross. Because they know that you're going to be with your eternal love, who you're destined to be with. They cannot compete where they don't compare. They know they don't compete with this divine counterpart that you have. Go to the woods to clear your mind and energy. Maybe you've already done that. Yeah. They thought you were a peasant, but found out you were a king or queen. So they didn't know that you were high vibrational, that you were high honor, nor that you had all this protection. But they sought help from their friends because they knew that they couldn't compete with this divine counterpart that you had coming. Yeah. They judged a book by its cover, not knowing that it was bait. So you were bait from the divine. And they had some kind of magnetic pull to come towards you. And now they're fading away. There's death here because it's part of their generational curse debt. But you have telepathic abilities, and that's why you're this demon slayer. So every time they were sending demons to you to do something to you, you slayed them. Because you have telepathic abilities. The people around you are into something dark. Again, these coworkers, these friends that you had were into something very dark that you may have not have been aware of, but they thought they were going to do something to you. Some kind of abusive relationship. So like with the Harley Quinn and Joker, like he mentally abused her and emotionally abused her in every kind of way. Like broke her mind. This person tried to do that to you. Yeah, there's receipts on what they've done and they've been found. Again, that's why they're in mental turmoil, because arrests are being made because they were in competition with you. Yeah, their karma is not your fault. Like, so this person's going to try to gaslight you as well, trying to make you feel bad that you weren't their victim. Yeah, because they made false assumptions about you. They tried to get your energy and they got trapped. Because they thought that they would get some kind of big purchase gain, house, property, car, boat, etc. by doing this juju work on you, trying to manipulate events. So yeah, they thought that they were going to get your spiritual wealth and they got trapped. Yeah, now they're overwhelmed. They have racing thoughts because of this desire and passion. Again, they're very territorial of you because they have entities in them. They're in a black hole of despair, unable to feel joy, warmth, or happiness, again, because they have entities inside of them. Trying to get some kind of occupational celebration by working together, but attacking you made God their enemy. Yeah. They were trying to research your roots to manipulate your energy, again, trying to figure out what your inner childhood traumas were so they could do that. So they could, you know, like make it to where you couldn't heal. Yeah, your energy is too pure to attack. They know that. That's why they keep trying to go for your Earth Star chakra. So keep working on your healing. Because they got the signs, the messages, and the omens that they underestimated you. And that they're drowning in their emotions because of the addictions they had to trying to overpower you, dominate you, suffocate you, do things to you. Whatever reports that were submitted to the authorities, CPS, courts, etc. were thrown out and denied. Again, like, they're going to jail. It says arrests are being made because the receipts have been found for what they were doing. Yeah, to get some kind of material wealth. This experience was used to activate your gifts and your spiritual wealth. So just know that you knew that when it came to making this choice, that you would deal with some kind of adversity here. You may not know what kind of adversity. Yeah, they've been put on blast for doing this death magic on you, like trying to end your life, and now they're trying to find a safe place to go. So it seems like the authorities know that they were trying to end your life to get some kind of financial gain. They sent subconscious parasites to attack your mental state. Again, like make you sluggish, make it to where you couldn't leave bed, fill you with anxiety, fear, and despair, fill your thoughts with like negative, self-deprecating thoughts. Yeah, they underestimated you because they never knew you. Don't lose hope. Your wish is being granted in divine timing, okay, for divine counterpart. They walked away from their family, black sheep. They have no spiritual protection. Scary. And an awakening has been initiated, yours and or theirs. From them trying to put you in some kind of black widow energy, they wanted to marry you and then unalive you for some kind of quick cash. Again, there's receipts on that. So just know if you ever get anywhere in this person's energy again, that 1, you're going to be in poverty like them. 2, you're going to pay their karmic debt. 3, you're not only going to get a incurable STD, but you're also going to get a demon as well. So just FYI, it's like the 4. Poverty, karmic debt, incurable STD, demon. Everything's going in accordance to divine timing, okay? Because you are also being divinely guided when it comes to these soul contracts. Again, this was a soul contract with somebody meant to activate your spiritual gifts, abilities. Who's now nearing their final breath. I saw that card. So again, it says that they're fading away. They're dying because they got your energy. And essentially when they got into your energy, something bad happened. So what this person doesn't realize is every time that they did their witchcraft on you and it didn't work, that was for their protection. Because if they were able to do something to you, there would be catastrophic endings in their life. So again, they kept trying to get your energy. They got your energy and now it's trapped. Like I'm picking up that like they kept trying to get your energy and now their auric body is separated from them. They're infected by an incurable STD, some kind of disease, and they have an entity in them. So like they don't even have their higher self attached to them anymore. So a blessing to the collective aware to show gratitude for. That you are being blessed for the good work that you have done, as well as to lift any kind of sadness. What does Bonjo want the collective to know? Okay. To keep up with your boundaries, okay, because they are what's protecting you. Expressively communicate your boundaries like you have been, speaking to the universe, who you allow in your energy and who you don't, you know, as well as how you allow the divine and your ancestors and spiritual to intervene for you, especially in the dream state, okay, because you are healing your heart. Time eases all wounds, that you are here as a writer, a channel of the divine. You have these creative ideas that you are meant to share with others. Somebody wants to tell you they're sorry, okay? They want to right past wrongs, but again, look at the word uprooting. They want to uproot your life. They want you to share in their karma because they know that you have healed the mother's line. So this is some kind of generational curse. You've healed your mother's line. This is something that happens to every feminine in your family once they get to this point. When they get close to this point and they're awakening, they have essentially a false twin that comes that tries to trick them out of their spot. Yeah. But you have ancient power here, and this was used to activate you. You just need to sustain yourself, you know, ground yourself, because you may be living in a way that's unsustainable, that you're getting ready to have a fresh start with this. You just need a positive outlook, okay? That make your life a moving prayer. Again, stating your intentions, your manifestations, that you need to nurture the inner child within you. That embrace change here, okay? Trust the seasons of life. Say yes and expand through the extreme, because you are the Holy Grail. Stop the endless searching. It's within you. Isolate and regroup, because we have Dionysus, the god of wine and pleasure. Ostera. So Ostera is the same as the spring equinox. So think March 20th. Okay. So you have the goddess of spring and renewal, and Mayat, the Egyptian goddess of truth and justice. So this spring equinox, but also this total solar eclipse, Mayat's here bringing you justice. So isolate and regroup, because it looks like someone here is going to try to like get you drunk, or someone who wants you to be like wrapped all up in their pleasure. Okay, again, they have like a sex demon attached to them. So isolate and regroup, because this spring, this total solar eclipse, this spring equinox, you're getting justice here. And it says arrests are being made, and that you're going to have renewal, a rebirth, fertility. All right, collective, I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity of what's to come during this Juno and Sagittarius. Thank you for watching. If you like my vibe in this video, please like, share, and subscribe. It definitely helps out the channel. Please stay tuned for a brief little snippet of the princess and her inner voice. Bye, guys.